What is up? What is up? YouTube, man, how y'all doing? Check this out, man. Jay-Z is under investigation, so I heard. Uncle Mike don't want to spread no rumors, but it came from a reliable source, if I may say so myself. A very reliable source that he's being investigated. Now, what he's being investigated for, I have no idea, baby. I have no idea. But Jay-Z name keep popping up on a lot of things, and we're gonna stay on top of it, baby. That's what we do. That's what we do. Shout out to all my enders. Shout out to all the subscribers. Y'all hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell. Y'all know Uncle Mike in this joint working hard, baby. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell. Let's check this bad boy. Yeah.
Santa and Eminem, is there merit to their claims? Are there other artists we haven't discussed who might have been sidelined by the Carters? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. Stay tuned for more revelations in our next video. See you there.
All I can tell you, there was a famous R&B.
Okay, this is the beginning of this the beginning right here, y'all. Here we go. All I can tell you, listen to this.
Chick, and it was a guy that was getting money at the time.
Taking Pimp C wasn't bad enough. You just want to go down there and you want to just
rest in peace to
remove
Pimp C.
all of the balls from every real gangster in Houston.
So Sean Combs throwing shade at Jay-Z, and the streets say that tape Pimp C was holding onto had way more heat than folks thought. Now pieces of that hidden truth creeping into the light. If you've been locked in with the street talk, then you already know the rumors that always surrounded Pimp C's death and that alleged tape with a major celebrity.
Wow.
Pimpin' Ken, the man who always rode close with Pimp C, has been speaking on this non-stop for years, making sure nobody forgets. He even swears up and down that he saw that tape with his own eyes.
Who was in this Pimp C tape?
All I can tell you, there was a famous R&B chick, and it was a guy that was getting money at the time. And, Pimp, he used to be in the studio. And every now and then he had a camcorder, so he was able to get some footage. And he wanted to do something with the footage, but I don't know why he didn't do nothing with it. But if I could have got a hold of that tape, I'd be a billionaire, man. Whoever it was, they would have to kill me, man. I know TMZ would have paid a bank for that one, man.
My bad. That's what happened. That's what happened. They knew about that tape. Allegedly. This is all allegedly. This is what I think. They knew about the tape. They knew about the situation. They knew something was going down. And Pimp C was running his mouth. Rest in peace. I mean, he was just keeping it real. And they went in there and handled some business, man. It sure is funny how these people are dying and they healthy. Healthy people dying. Like Uncle Ron, the bodyguard guy. Uncle Rob, I'm terrible with these names. I should not be doing this.
If I got a hold of that tape, I'd be a billionaire, man.
If you got a hold of that tape,
whoever it was, they would have to kill me, man.
They would have.
I know TMZ would have paid a bank for that one, man. But yeah, it is a tape, and if you read the comments, a lot of people figured out. Because people that was in Houston at the time, they know who was a little loose.
But here's the twist: he never dropped names. But the streets pieced it together fast, and the name circling heavy was none other than Beyonce. Now let's slide over to Sean Combs and Jay-Z for a second. Everybody knows how locked in they used to be, running the game side by side like a power duo. But when Sean Combs got slapped with those RICO charges, Jay-Z wasted no time stepping away from the chaos. Jaguar Wright, the outspoken industry insider, even blasted Jay-Z for leaving Sean hanging. She compared their bond to a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, saying it was supposed to be solid. Yet when the fire hit, Jay didn't stick around to ride it out with his boy.
Tell me something.
Tell me something.
When you have a peanut butter jelly sandwich, If it's just peanut butter, it's just peanut butter. If it's just jelly, it's jelly. When you put it together, it becomes a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and the taste is undeniable.
You saying Diddy and Jay-Z is peanut butter
Peanut butter and jelly. Let's deal with the sandwich.
The fallout got messy fast,
wow.
and fans started questioning what was really happening behind those closed doors. Now, Sean Combs' name might have been cleared of the RICO charges, but that friendship with Jay-Z looks finished. And word on the block is that Sean is still pulling strings from behind bars. Here's where the heat really cranks up. Beyonce's name. Rumor has it she's about to come up heavy in Sean Combs' trial, and the dirt tied to her is wild. We're talking whispers about her showing up at those parties, what she knew about Cassie, girls being moved across borders, and even what Jay-Z did to keep everything under wraps. Word is Jay-Z's role runs deeper than people realize. He's been working overtime to bury it, but the whispers keep spreading. Folks saying he's been complicit in Sean's alleged mess, and it doesn't stop with the parties. The real fire comes from what Beyonce's past could bring to light. The street's been buzzing about her history, especially tied to Pimp C. And yes, that's the same Pimp C who never vibed with Jay-Z. Let's not forget, Pimp C straight up dissed Jay-Z and even turned down $1 million check. That's right, he wouldn't take Jay's money no matter the price.
All I was trying to get was 100,000. When Dame cut that $1 million, I called out Pimp on the phone like, yo, Pimp, and him and Jamal was in the house. And I could hear a tussle or some type of confrontation, right? And I'm like, calm down, bro. Y'all calm down, Pimp.
I ran up the cable bill.
They was fighting. They was fighting like hard. And I'm like, Pimp, stop whatever you doing right now. I told you what's going down with Jamal when you moved him up in there. I said, but right now, I got $1 million check for you. Oh, we want 100,000. I was just like, who's that with? I said, with Rockefeller. He was like, what? I was like, yeah. He was like, I'm watching Dan with the checkbook, he writing out. He was like, ain't that with, over there with Jay-Z? I was like, yeah. He was like, man, tell him to take that check and go give it to Tupac Mama, man. He's gonna be stealing all my shit. I was like, what?
Wow.
People close to Pimp C said he always felt Jay-Z and his crew were moving shady. And let's be real, he had his reasons. Pimp C never followed the industry's fake rules.
Wow, man. Look, I done messed up something, man. Wait a minute, I gotta get that off of there. There you go. Take the check and give it to Tupac's mama. That's what he said. Oh, come on, y'all.
He called out everybody, from Sean Combs to Jay, and he didn't care who got offended. That kind of bold energy gets you respect, but it also paints a target on your back. Some folks believe that's the real reason Pimp C was taken out, because he knew too much and got too close to dangerous truths. The whispers never died, and here's where things take a darker twist. The connection between Beyonce and Pimp C. Word is, their link wasn't just business. People claim Beyonce and Pimp C had their own private moment back in the day, and that's why Jay-Z stayed extra protective. There's even a story that when Beyonce was in the studio with Pimp C, Jay-Z called in and had the whole room cleared out. Why? Because he didn't want anybody getting too close to his woman.
Oh, he's like, wait a minute, how many dudes?
Wait a minute, so he don't trust her? Is that what you saying? Dang, gone, we thinking this thing is locked. Well, word on the street is, allegedly, that she was doing so many different drugs. If anybody give her some drugs, she'll give him some leg. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. That's crazy, man.
Called in and had the whole room cleared out.
Cleared
Why?
the whole room out.
Because he didn't want anybody getting too close to his woman.
Damn.
Oh, he's like, wait a minute, how many dudes are there? And so she's like, oh, it's about 9 or 10 guys, I guess, over there. Where are they now? They're in here. They're in the soundstage. They're kind of watching, watching her film. What is she wearing? They describe the outfit. And he's like, yo, clear the room.
Damn.
Wow.
So they immediately come over to us. And they kick all of us out, send us up to our dressing rooms.
Wow.
And we're told to stay there until we have to shoot.
Okay.
We're not allowed to watch Beyonce dance anymore.
Picture this. Pimp C and Beyonce locked in the same room and Jay-Z making sure nobody gets too close. That's a whole different kind of tension right there. But it didn't stop with just rumors, because after Pimp C's death in 2007, the talk on the streets got even louder. Whispers started flying that Jay-Z might have had a hand in what went down, especially with all the chatter about Beyonce's alleged connection to Pimp C. Some said Jay was doing everything he could to protect his wife's image. And let's not forget, Jay was knee-deep in the industry at the time, while Pimp C was openly calling out all the shady business happening behind closed doors. But here's the catch. The official cause of death never sat right with people. The coroner's report pinned it on a mix of heavy lean use and sleep apnea, but folks weren't convinced. Pimp C was staying at the Mandarin Hotel in West Hollywood, working on new music, and even performing with Too Short that same morning, December 4th. In 2007, Pimp C was supposed to be on a flight back home, where his wife and cousin were waiting to scoop him up at the airport. But when they couldn't reach him, his wife called the hotel to check in, and that's when the nightmare hit. He was found unresponsive in his room, and paramedics declared him gone not long after.
Man.
Here's where it turns real messy. DJ Paul from 360. Mafia said Pimp's manager described the scene like something straight out of a movie. His body was positioned like he was praying, but there was blood everywhere, almost like he'd been struck. They even thought he might have been hit in the head, but nothing added up. Too Short, who was close with Pimp, admitted the official explanation never gave him closure, and to this day, he still can't accept how it all went down. And then there's Jaguar, loud as ever, claiming it was no accident at all. Allegedly, it was a hit.
Taking Pimp C wasn't bad enough? You just want to go down there and you want to just remove all of the balls from every real gangster in Houston?
Did Pimp C know too much? Was he silenced because of what he uncovered? The whispers keep growing louder, and now people are starting to connect the dots. His death is giving off the same eerie vibes as Brittany Murphy, Aaliyah, and Heavy D, names that folks still claim were taken out under suspicious circumstances. And now, the streets are giving Jay-Z the side-eye heavy. If you've been tuned into the street talk, you know this ain't the first time his name's been tied to dark accusations about clearing the way for Beyonce. Aaliyah's name keeps getting dragged back into the mix, with people claiming Jay-Z might have played a role in her tragic death, all to make sure the path was wide open for his queen.
Sean Carter is responsible for enacting Hype Williams to put Aaliyah on a faulty plane to move her out the way as punishment for rejecting him, and so he could level up Beyonce, who was struggling.
So if that Pimp C tape was real and he was holding on to it, that alone could have made him a target. Now the question that keeps buzzing is, was Beyonce really just an innocent bystander in all this? Or was she tied in deeper than people think? If Pimp C had that tape and it got him marked, what does that really say about the power moves happening behind the curtain? Could Jay-Z actually be linked to big names being taken out just to protect his empire and Beyonce's image? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And if you're here for raw truths and bold takes, smash that like, subscribe, and tap the next video that's already popping up on your screen now.
What tripped me out, man, is Pimp C's wife. They drove a very expensive car to the airport and they parked it in a tollway zone. That none of this stuff adds up. I'm like, dude, why would you? I mean, I'm pretty sure you was making some decent money. You should have parked it and got a ticket. You know, I went and got on a plane before and left my car in a parking garage. Got my ticket. You know, we went to Hawaii. I come back, gave my ticket, paid for it, and I was on my merry way. I don't understand this. And then she had to go back and I'm gonna get one of my boys to go move the car. She gonna fly all the way back to get the car. That's some, things to make you go, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. I'm gonna get on up out of here, man. I am burnt out, man. I went hard today. When I don't feel like doing them, I go double hard. Like, you don't feel like doing this, so let's do double. Hey, I'm gonna get on up out of here. Shout out to my enders. Shout out to everybody who subscribed. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell. Y'all take it light, take it slow. Tell them Uncle Mike told you so. Double peace. Peace out.